Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Kelly and I'm the College Access Advisor at West High.
Hey, and I'm Katie Dixon. I'm the College Access Advisor from Highland High.
Hi, and I'm Grecia Jimenez. I am the Recruitment Specialist for Utah State University.
Grecia, it is so exciting to have you here with us today to talk about Utah State University. This video is an opportunity to connect with students both considering USU and those who have already applied and made the decision to call USU home. We would love it if you could start us off by just giving us any important USU updates for the students that need to know for the fall.
For sure, you guys. These updates have been really recent, but the first most important one I think I want everyone to know is that our academic scholarship deadline for the admissions office has been extended and pushed back to June 1st. Okay, pretty much means as long as you have an application towards with Utah State, we can consider you for academic scholarships just based on your most recent or highest GPA and ACT score. So that's one that's really great. And then what's kind of happening right now, updates that you should know, is just orientation and registration are open and will remain open as well.
That's awesome. I hope students jump on that opportunity. I mean, the original deadline was back in January, right? So they've been given a huge window here to get on it and call USU home. And it's so great to see that colleges are being considerate of how difficult times are for everyone across the board. And I think that it would help students understand a little bit more why Utah State is such a great option. If you wouldn't mind sharing a little bit of what you're implementing right now to go above and beyond for these incoming students as we face the crisis that we have at this moment.
Yeah, no, of course. Because one of our biggest assets was always bringing students on campus, making sure they had someone to talk to. Kind of customer service was like our big thing, but just trying to keep everyone's safety in mind, we've switched everything like a lot of people over to online or virtual. So a great resource that we kind of started is called What's Next Wednesdays. This is one of our virtual events that we have kind of implemented. Of course, it happens every Wednesdays, and every week it's going to kind of focus on something different. Whether it's a specific college or major for a student, or maybe a specific program or orientation process, scholarship process, and so on, right? So what's next Wednesdays, it's great. You just go on our virtual events tab, register, it takes you 30 seconds, and then you kind of just join in. There's a live Q&A chat. You can ask questions. It's really great. And then we also implemented a live chat on our admissions website. This live chat is going to be active Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 every single day, and you can just ask whatever question you need to ask, whatever regarding scholarships, admissions, testing scores, registration, and so on. And you will talk to someone in the admissions staff, and we will get you all the information you need. We'll send you links, anything you need. So that's something that we've implemented now just to kind of accommodate for that. So we're always accessible to you guys.
Yeah. That's awesome. I was just about to say, I love how accessible that resource is, especially during this time, and how you all have accommodated so quickly. So thank you for that, first and foremost.
Oh, of course. I just want everyone to take advantage of it.
Yes, absolutely. So for the students that haven't applied to USU yet, why should they? Like, narrowing it down to maybe 3 quick points, if you could. Why are you personally excited about Utah State?
Okay, well, let's see if I can get it in 3 points. Well, I think one of the 3 points. Okay, so I think one of the first and biggest thing is the opportunities available at Utah State, right? So Utah State, we're a research institution. We, as in 5 Utah State. Utah State is a research institution, right? So when it comes to your academics, it really gives that research quality, gives you a unique academic experience, right? It's going to lead you to so many opportunities that are probably going to give you experience to right after college or lead you into your next chapter after college, right? So that's one really great, but these opportunities are both academic and non-academic. So student life is a huge thing at Utah State, and we on campus, service and involvement are really, really important, and we kind of try to encourage our students to be as involved as they want to be. So being involved also leads you to a ton of different opportunities, whether it's scholarship opportunities, stipend opportunities, leadership opportunities, and so on. And it kind of gives you that great experience, okay? So that's kind of like one, okay? The second thing is Utah State is the biggest residential campus in the state of Utah, right? Meaning that 84% of our student population lives away from home. And so what that creates is this really great fun atmosphere. And one of my favorite things when it comes to that is that you get to create your Aggie family. Okay, that's something that we've coined, and that's how we call it. And this Aggie family can consist of, your friends, your peers, your staff, your professors. It's pretty much whoever you want, but the Aggie family is very, very big on campus. And they are there to support you. You support them when you're just kind of away from home. Oh, sorry. And then I think the last and final thing is, with so much opportunity and flexibility when it comes to your your experience, you really get to customize what kind of college experience you're looking for, right? Whether more on research, or you want to focus more on your involvement or service, or you want to focus just on anything, you really get to customize what you'd like. So those right there are kind of like my three main big ones. Personally, my fourth one, if I get one, I just love campus right here. If you can see my background, it's Utah State. And this building that you see right here, hopefully I'm getting it right. And I love Old Main. It has a gorgeous view. Okay, Utah State, I'm going to put in a bragging point, is the prettiest campus in the whole state of Utah. Not mine. It's literally been ranked pretty. It's gorgeous, and it's fun, and we get all the seasons. So I say grab a hammock from Walmart. They're like $10. Set it up on a tree. Do some homework, answer some emails, find some you time. It's really pretty. Here's Old Main. Kind of like a mini Hogwarts.
Oh, mini Hogwarts. That's so awesome. I think that is so many students' dream, to be in a mini Hogwarts. I know it was mine, and I didn't get it, but it's okay, because, I'll just visit USU and get that.
I'll give you a tour.
Oh, yes, again. With the many ways that you are connecting with students, what should students be actively doing right now to prepare to become Aggies in the fall, and where do they find those resources? Do they need to be checking emails, websites? Like, what's important?
Of course. So things to be doing like right now. Well, if you haven't already, apply. And if you already applied, been admitted, great. Things to be doing right now is, one, focus right now on your orientation process. If you've been admitted, you would have been emailed several times about starting your online modules. And these are really important because they're required, kind of mandatory for all incoming students. And by completing this kind of online module, it kind of leads you to the next very important step, which is registering for classes. Okay, you complete these modules, and there they'll give you instructions on how to do that. So those two are very, very important, right? So it's online modules, registering for classes, and making sure you've got everything squared away. And then, of course, like I mentioned earlier, if you're moving away from home, you have to make sure you look into your housing options. Utah State has a plethora of options, whether it's on or off campus. And if you haven't been able to either been on campus or look anything, we've also implemented virtual tours. So you can take a virtual on-campus tour, you can do a virtual housing tour, and so on, right? Now, all this great information, you can find it on our website, right? So if you just go to usu.edu, that is kind of like the front page website for everything that we have. Now you have different outlets of where you can find this, okay? If you go to our admissions page, you can find information on literally everything I just mentioned: housing, registration, orientation. But also, we have this on if you go to our main page, on the right-hand side, like on the upper deck, you'll see a search bar. You can just put in whatever you're looking for, deadlines, scholarships, housing, and it kind of works as a search engine. You just put it in there, click enter, and it'll bring up links to our website. It's kind of like a Google search. So those are really, really great ways to do it. And if all else fails, if you just kind of like talking to people, just contact the admissions office. You can call us, email us, do that live chat I mentioned earlier. We can definitely help you with that.
That's awesome. So many ways to get in contact with you. I love it.
Literally, we are trying to be so accessible. There should be very little reason why someone can't get a hold of us.
Yes. Yeah. We've been trying to tell our students, just reach out. People are ready and willing to help you. Just reach out. And so I think
100%.
all of you at Utah State have kind of made that super, super easy and accessible. So thank you. And honestly, Grecia, we really can't thank you enough for taking the time to meet with us and talk to our students, even virtually. You were so wonderful, and this information is super, super helpful. And to our students, please take a look at the links in the video description that we'll have for our YouTube video. We'll add everything that Grecia has talked about, the Utah State admissions page, the What's Next Wednesdays, everything like that. You'll see it in the links. So take a look at that. But thank you.
You're so welcome. And you know what? Go Aggies, and advise you later.